Hello? There you go. You know, it would help if I wasn't muted. Oh, it's not a good day today, is it? Yeah, like Kev said, we need to rebuild the PCs. Like, this streaming PC has to be quickly rebuilt. Oh dear, okay, but I think we're back then. I think we're back. Kev, how much would a new CPU, motherboard, and memory cost? Like, just for the pieces. It doesn't have to be big, does it? It's just enough to get it going. How much would it actually cost? Yeah, indeed, Queen. Indeed. 422? Okay, then. We could probably do that, I think. Yeah, I think we could do that. We'll discuss it, like, after the stream. Right. I need to lose all that progress. Let's try here. It's going to be very laggy, so you might just be looking at a frozen screen for a while. It's like 2k of your money, so pretty cheap, all things considered. Wait, hold on. How have I got my bloody tea? One sec. There we go. It'd be great if I actually bring my cup of tea into the room, wouldn't it? That'd be fantastic. Could not lose my tea. Okay, there we go. Right, that was not enough. Time to undo even more. But the people saw me singing. What song was it? Wait, I didn't see your song. Oh no, I missed your song. What did you sing? Guy, was it glorious? Was it a glorious performance? There we go. Just adjusting my chair, and my chair is rolling away. Okay, adjusting it. Again, pardon all the sounds. There we go. Right then. It was in the middle of another stream. It was in the middle of another stream breakdown. Oh no. It's just not our day today, is it? You didn't actually sing. But mate, you must do the sing song. Okay, there we go. So another big load of progress back. Okay, let's go to like the beginning then. We're undoing about 500 actions. Probably more. Aha! Okay. Wait. Why won't you rotate? Cancel. Okay, so now just need to keep on. Oh, there we go. Is that it? There we go then. So I'm all the way back to the beginning. That is 541 undos. Okay. Let me just grab an image then before I can carry on. The music is really good. Good. Oh, can you hear the hammer? Yeah, it's downstairs. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it. Hopefully the hammering is at least in tune with the music. That'd be cool. Right, let me just get that reference back up then. Oh, no, let's change that into that folder. There we go. And let's look at that. In fact, let's just there we go. Goddamn hammering! Okay. Back to the sculpt. It was in the beat there. Good. I'm gonna go to lower resolution and delete that. Okay, so now we're back to where we were before changing things. Because I need to remove all of this in the foot. So let me just grab all of that. And on the other foot as well, we'll just grab all of that. Hey, where'd I go? What the hell? Did I not just mask that? Yeah, no, that's correct. Okay, I was just looking at the wrong foot from over there. My bad. Alright then, and mask, where is it? So, split master points. Those are the toes. We'll get rid of those entirely, and now we will just dynamesh the entire thing together. Oh, got around a little bit there. Hold on, what's that? Okay, good. Okay then, and now what I want to do is, so let me see, just the way they're positioned, I'm going to want to grab all of that. And yeah, I think just the one will do there, so let's go ahead and just split that, duplicate it, merge that down. Go to the right height, excuse me, and then we'll just have to make another claw like that. I need to figure out a way to stitch together in a nice seamless manner. So I think if I do this, it's going to be a little bit ugly at first, but it should be completely fine once I'm done. Mask all of that off. And I'll just do that. And when it gets dynameshed, that'll be completely fixed. Oh god. And a little bit around the front as well, actually. Let's just quickly get all of that little trimmings there. Sometimes the most bizarre things can be the most simplest solution. And now I want to do that again, mirror and weld it, so I've got one on the opposite ends. Oh, whoops, there we go. And we'll do that to the other foot, which is all the way up here. Let's see. Let's grab all of that again. Pull all of that inwards like that. And that should be those feet ready. So now if I merge it all together, like so, it's going to look really strange at first. But now with those feet looking all messed up, dynamesh, smooth, done. It's just stitched, excuse me, together. Kind of looks like a bit of scarring actually. That's kind of interesting. Right, next thing, before I do anything else, is now I need to put the claws back in place. And now we've got our random floating claws. Put that one first. So that one can go right down there. And go over here instead. Oh, whoops. Like that. And is that flush with the floor? Let's go grab the floor back. That is perfect. And do the same again on the other claw over, where is it? Over here. Grab that. Do that. And move this back, oh god, back over there. To be entirely honest, Queen, I'm gonna leave the scar additions to you. I don't want to do too much work and it turns out it's not right, because that's just going to take more and more time. So if like you and Somi have any ideas for scars, I can just then translate it back in afterwards. I just saw a video that says that the title says "Pap Pap Good Snack." Jesus, there's more videos like that now, isn't there? That's kind of funky titles. Right, one thing I will do actually is try and just bulk out some of the features a little bit, like down here, for example. So I think so far, the feet aren't quite as, how would I say, padded? Probably the best word I can think of. It's not quite as padded as it is on the reference. So we'll do one like that there. Just adjust the overall shape so it's a bit more like the reference. Let me see, that's a bit broken right there. Hello Zelda, welcome. Okay, cool, that looks better. Now to the same on the other one. Why, hello there, Saki. Welcome to you too. Do that, do that, do that. Do that and that. Make that go in slightly like that and that. That as well. Make it all big and narrow. And I think that's looking a bit more like it. You're playing a ghost hunting game and it's scary. Is it that Phasmophobia? What's it called? Like Phasmophobia, I think? I've been seeing a lot of people playing that recently. Yeah, that's the one. How is it? How are you enjoying it, Izaki? Spooky month is here, indeed, mate. You'll be going crazy for the spooky. It's way funnier in VR. Yeah, I've seen, well, I've not really watched it. Right, so there's the one streamer who I watch who started playing like Among Us a while ago. He's started playing that Phasmophobia game as well, and every time I tune in to watch him play it, he's in VR, and he's just hovering in the lobby. And I guess maybe because it takes a while for his friends to get ready, I don't know, but every single time I tune in, he's just in the lobby, just playing like basketball or some shit, and I just tune out. Like, I'm not really into those kind of games anyway. So I've not really given it a chance to watch it, but I kind of can't either when that's all that happens every time. You're enjoying it, but you're also not enjoying it because it's scary. That's fair. I can see that. That makes sense. Let's see. Is this still all in line with the floor? Kind of, yeah. Now it's a little bit embedded into the floor, but I think that's okay though, to be honest. It's still about roughly the right height. Now then, for the let me think. I'm just thinking, is there like anything I can do to highlight all of these a bit more? I guess I can just do a bit of that actually in each foot. So like that. Just to give it like a very subtle sense of outline. actually like the idea of Shriek's species, and that the big spikes on the back of the skull represents age. Oh, fair enough then. I think that's a good, actually interesting way of, yeah, showing the horn count. Or sorry, showing the age even. There we go. I just want to try and make these like a bit of different sizes. Right now, it's all kind of weirdly in line. I think it should just be slightly different like that. There we go. I've learned to appreciate more things like scary things, spicy food, and many other things. Oh, what gauge? You mean like in regards to Halloween? It's a good month, isn't it? I kind of wish that, I don't know. I feel like, is there really any holiday that's like quite as themed as Halloween? Now that I think about it. I think like Christmas is the only other one. Although, yeah, I think Christmas and Halloween are like the only really heavily themed holidays, isn't there? You could argue Easter, but that's like one that really not many people, you know, go like the whole rabbits and eggs and shit. They just get chocolate, don't they? Independence Day. Oh, okay, fair point actually. We don't have Independence Day, so that I can imagine being very, very themed. When I say theme, I mean like as in, you know how like whenever Christmas comes around, people like change all the decorations, change everything about it, right? Where you can just tell by looking at an area that they celebrate Christmas. Say for Halloween, where everything just looks like really visually rich. I think that's just the one I'm after, visually rich. I can't really think of very many holidays that do that, to be honest. Zelda, currently this is my last one. Shriek and Kane. This is like a two-parter commission, so right now I'm on the first half. I've got another character to do after this, which is the second half, and then that is it. My queue is free. It's funny, really. As I've gotten older, I've actually come to appreciate the much more calmer things. It's like I've really unironically slowed down as I've gotten older. When I was younger, right, I wouldn't say I was, you know, I definitely wasn't edgy, right? But when I was younger, I was fascinated by like paranormal, for example. I really liked all the paranormal stuff, so I guess probably SCP nowadays. I was fascinated by all that when I was younger. I was really fascinated by what else? I can't really think of. I guess like aliens as well. Come to think of it, a bit of zombies as well. In fact, just like all the more disturbing things. Nowadays. Oh, and of course, candy, sweets. Loved sweets. Nowadays, yeah, I've just like really slowed down, really chilled down. Really just appreciating the more, I guess you could say, yeah, wholesome stuff in life. Like, not right, like I'm, not in a way that I'm chasing wholesome content, not by the slightest. But whenever I see it, when I was younger, whenever I saw wholesome content, I kind of like scoffed at it. Like, oh, that's cheesy. Oh, that's gay. You know, like I mean, like gay in a British sense, by the way. Like just the kind of thing, you kind of just sniff your nose at, like, oh, okay, moving on. Nowadays, I've really just stopped to prefer that. Good cup of tea. You want to draw something for Halloween, but you don't know what? How about Wendigo? Wendigo seem very popular nowadays. A lot of different interpretations as well. Halloween now has become more of a stay-at-home thing for you, appreciating movies and stories on the internet. I can see that. Halloween used to be by far my favourite holiday. When I was younger, I loved Halloween. I'd be like the one in my family who's like dressing up every time. Normally it's like very, you know, cheesy things like werewolf, vampire, zombie, you know, like all of the typical things. But younger me loved it. Absolutely loved it. But then when I was about 9, we moved to a different area, and my mother didn't want me trick-or-treating immediately then, because again, I was only 9, it was a new area, I didn't really know the people, so understandably, she just wanted me to be safe and stay at home. That was fine. Younger me loved Halloween so much that I was quite happy answering the door and giving the sweets to everyone else then. I just loved the interactions, just seeing everyone's costumes. I was like, okay, next year I'll go trick-or-treating, next year. I was 10. No, still didn't really feel safe enough. So my mother had me stay at home again. That's okay, just another year. I would be answering the door, doing all trick-or-treating. Did that for about 3 or 4 years. I think it was until I was around 14. That by that point, it was no longer the excuse of stay at home, be safe. It then just became, you're too old. That kind of ruined the holiday a bit for me. I effectively stopped trick-or-treating when I was 8. Well, that was my last time I ever trick-or-treated. And I've actually pretty much stopped celebrating Halloween ever since. Oh, that's the thing though, like, I love my mother to absolute pieces. She's the last person I'd call a control freak. I adore my mother. She's very, very quiet, kind, very sweet. Admittedly a bit neglectful, but I can completely forgive her. Like, I've got a fantastic relationship with her. My dad, on the other hand, lol. But as I said, I don't blame my mother at all. Like, looking back on it, right, looking back in the context of things, and around the time that we first moved in, there kind of was like a murderer in the area, right? So I definitely can understand. Obviously, she didn't tell me that at the time, but I can understand her wanting me to stay home during trick-or-treating. But then when I got a bit older, though, and the whole, you know, you're too old to do it now, that did upset me. Especially my favourite holiday. I stopped celebrating Halloween until very recently that I've gotten to know all of you. And I mean, like, in the last year or two is where I finally started appreciating holidays again. Same for Christmas. Christmas got ruined for me at a very early age as well, because, you know, divorced parents. My dad was a dick. But again, though, Christmas is again the kind of thing that I've really started to appreciate recently, and I've got all of you guys to talk about it with. I see how excited you all get with it, and you know, just how you all celebrate in different ways, in different countries, or different family traditions, and I've got to say, like, that is amazing to see. I'm quite okay no longer celebrating myself. I mean, we still celebrate it, right? Christmas, Ken and I still get each other gifts and such. I still message my family, wish them all a happy Christmas. But it's only really with you guys now that I actually really appreciate the festivities, if you will. Which is lovely. I'm glad I get to appreciate that. Halloween's only just recently becoming popular in Germany. Wow. That's pretty cool. I've been thinking about drawing zombie Jowie since it's almost his birthday. Wait, shit, that's the point. When is Jowie's birthday? Hold on. I was meant to check this a couple of days ago. When is Jowie's birthday? Spore? Give me a sec. Grab my tea meanwhile. The 25th? Wow, that's a lot later than I thought it was. I thought it was like early October. Well, there you go then. And when did I finish making it? I finished making it on 26th. So yeah, 25th then. It's like the very, very first iteration of the Jowie. Oh wait, no, there it is. Yeah, 25th. You can see how it evolved. Yeah, like it was, like I said before, you know, it was a creature stage creation. So I actually evolved it to the creature stage. So that's the like one stage, or one, that's like the first evolution after the cell stage. Then it started becoming bipedal, but you can tell that during this point I actually cared about the how the creature's life physically evolved. Then it was pink and black, with little fake wings. Then it was neon, with bigger fake wings. Then it was blue, and it lost the wings, and became lanky. And that's the final version. And then nowadays, so you got, that's the old version, and that's the new version. It's kind of crazy really to see just how much has changed over time. You love the black and purple one? Yeah, it's kind of cool to see just how it's changed. Forgetting the birth of your own creations. Oh, the thing is though, right, is that I've never been interested or that sentimental towards what I make, or, well, when I was younger I was a lot less sentimental. The drawings were like just quick and rushed. And the Jowie, like, that's the funny thing, right, is that when I first made the Jowie, it was just another random creation. There was absolutely nothing special about it. It just happened to be my favourite colour, and it happened to be a raptor. It was years and years afterwards that I finally did get attached to it. Loki, that's why its official name is now Jowie Sarah. I agree with you, it probably could be an issue, which is why I've officially renamed it. Its full name is Jowie Sarah. But Jowie's like the name. Imagine like T-Rex. That's a Jowie's nickname. But I agree with you, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've actually been wanting to redesign. I'll tell you what, guys, actually. Let me show you something. I have been thinking about redesigning the Jowie again. Not too much, you know, only a little bit, because... Where can I show you? Give me a sec. There's this one piece that Drago did recently, Drago. Here we go, this one here. And I love it. I absolutely just love how this looks. Like, especially the frills. The frills are amazing. I love the idea of them having like little patterns. It wouldn't be exactly like this, but I got a lot of inspiration from that, and I thought it was incredible. So I have been thinking about just doing like I can't really call it like a makeover, but like a light touch-up on the design, and just like updating it and changing a few things. I think there was like another one similar. Then there was also this one by Somi. There was a feature on this that I really liked. I'm trying to remember what it was. Maybe it was the scales? Around the shoulders? Maybe. There's like another one that just had like all these new features that I thought looked awesome. Was it that? No. That's not it. Actually, saying that, I'll tell you guys what. Actually, one thing that I want to start doing in my things. Where is it? Where can I show you an example? Has been doing something really cool with his drawings lately that I've absolutely fallen in love with. I guess it's an example actually here. Like Has started doing like all these great big scales coming out of the arms of his creatures and the knees, and I just think that looks so damn awesome. It looks so badass. Another example here, another one by Has, is where like the arms like really come out like that. I wouldn't do that for the Jowie, but I just love that idea and I want to start like trying to incorporate that somehow. I think it looks so cool. Whenever I do that though, that'd be like after commissions are done. It's gonna take time for me to decide how I want it to look. And yeah, Sai, exactly, like, as you said, it's a very well-designed mascot where you can render it in such a variety of ways but still be recognizable. I have no idea how that happened. I am so lucky that it's just become so recognizable as it is, because I sure as hell didn't intend it. Everything about the Jowie has just been a colossal evolving coincidence or accident, I guess you could say. Just finishing my tea. There we go. Yeah, it's evolved naturally over time, and I'm really grateful that it's become what it has been now. Everything about the Jowie's become the way it is because of you guys. When I made it as my mascot, it was purely just in the theme of what I was going to say, sorry, yeah, when I first made it as a mascot, I just picked it out as the creature I liked most in my Swapedia, and that was it, you know, it was really not very much a sentiment towards it at all. It wasn't until other people were excited over it that I gained a lot of sentiment. Zelda, yeah, but I don't know how to improve it. It is a very different style, but just due to the shape of the face, there isn't really much that I can add on with it, unfortunately. Oh, the shape is right. No, look at it from the side. Hold on. The shape is completely the same. There you go. I guess you go from like that angle down there. Give me a sec. Oh, fuck. If we compare it to that, it's the same narrow shape. horns go up. I guess that horn there is different, but that horn is different because of that reference there. Like, this is the main reference I use for it. Compared to like these heads here. So if I do this, hold on, it's really hard to angle. If I do, they go like that angle in particular. The same. Right, let me just. And Jacob in it, so thank you for following, mates, and welcome. Some things can change in transfer from 2D to 3D. Yeah, exactly. That's very, very true. Like, I've had to add like a little bit of curvature to this because in the 2D drawing, the mouth was like very, very straight, and that obviously wouldn't work in like a 3D sense because it just looked very box-like. So of course, you know, like I've had to adjust a couple of things in that translation. So, for example, it's got like a little bit of a very subtle curvature on the eyebrows. It's got like a little bit of a very subtle bit of crease here around the lips. That way it can look good in 3D. But for the most part, it's basically the same silhouette. Same shape. Alright, good Key. And Queen, I'm glad you like it. Like, I really, really am. What was I doing then? Before we got distracted talking about Jowies, I was working on the feet, wasn't I? Yeah, I was improving the hands and feet. But I think I pretty much finished that, didn't I? I guess that hand there does still look a little bit strange, excuse me. Let me think. How can I change that? Ah, no, that's right. Okay, yeah. Nah, it's got tusks in a way coming out. Right, I know I can improve the arms. So for that, let's just look at it from this angle here. This seems to be overall just a bit bulkier. And therefore that straightened down. Have that bit there just a bit more inflated. Have that come out. I'm very glad, Queen. I'm extremely glad that you feel that way. Right, let's see. Let's just make that a bit bulkier, a bit stronger. Just ever so slightly. And around there too. I think, yeah, the way the hand reaches, the way the hand meets the wrists on this, I think is completely fine. If anything, that should need to be a little bit outwards. And otherwise, that looks perfect to me. Right, I think I might be good to go back to the scaling again. Let me see. Yeah, I'm generally quite happy with the way most of the features are looking so far. So let me just double check everything. I think if anything, probably make those a bit more narrow. Nah, I think they're fine the way they are actually. You might be hearing like drilling now downstairs. Okay, now it's time to do the scaling again. So for that, let me just quickly divide it. Hello, Valabadora, welcome back, mate. Or welcome, excuse me. What have you missed? Well, you missed me disconnect a few times. But aside from that, it's just progress on the model, to be honest. That sounds like a dog trying to howl. It kind of does, doesn't it, actually? I thought it was a ghost wailing. Yeah, no, it's someone drilling like the walls or something downstairs. 0.4. There you go, that should be better to have a lot more control. Okay. Now that you described it as a dog trying to howl, that's all I can hear. It sounds like a bee. That's all I can hear. It's like a dog howling. The construction. It sounds like ghostly wailing. I can't do anything about it. I mean, fortunately, it's really not that bad, is it? It's distracting, maybe, but I think it's nowhere near as bad. It is funny, though. And I was just gonna say, in regards to like the biology of the creature, to be fair, like I have to agree with Guy, right? I find creatures quite fascinating when they've got like a lot of story behind them. Like when you can see like how it's just very well thought out, I do find, or at least maybe not well thought out, more like it's got like a lot of ideas and creative thought behind it. That's what I'm after, creative thought. I feel like that kind of stuff is really cool. Why, hello there, Ariel, welcome back. This music is so happy. You've been searching to rotate all this around to get like a bit of a better angle over here. When is your next ARC stream? Next week. Yeah, I've not been streaming ARC this week because I was getting like ever so slightly burnt out, and also because I want to do some ZBrush progress. I'll be doing more ARC again next week, and we got Aberration now, so I'll be doing a lot of stuff in Aberration. Mate, I have plans for the Aberration base. I'm quite excited about it. Saying that, this probably won't get finished by next week, the sculpt, but I'll still be like working on it off camera. I'll see if I can like mix it around a little bit. You never know. I might be able to do like evening streams of ZBrush and day streams of ARC, maybe. You never know. Right then, that's all the back scales done again. Yeah, I love Aberration 2. It's by far my favourite DLC. Like, it's funny, right? Excuse me. It's funny, right? Aberration's my favourite DLC, but it's also the DLC that I can only play in small chunks. Because I find that as good as Aberration is, it quickly gets annoying, doesn't it? Like, after a while? Which is why we have it like as a secondary map, whereas Ragnarok is still the main map. Oh, whoops. I don't think that's gonna work, is it? It's the most capable of absolutely crushing you? Exactly. That's also why I disabled all of the additional creature spawns there, because as you said, like, Ab by itself is so good at just wrecking players. Now, imagine Ab with additional creatures. Hello, Hardmanic, or Hardmanic, sorry, Hardmanic, welcome. Yeah, I do like a bit of ZBrush. Not ZBrush streamers, I've noticed. I wish there was more. You're welcome. Oh, true, yes, true, Aberrant Raptors. Hey, now I actually have to bowl them again. You know what? I'm actually kind of looking forward to that, actually caring about seeing Raptors in Aberration. Because I don't know about you guys, right? I've become very laxed when it comes to seeing Raptors in ARC, because now that we all know that they're all just broken, there's no point in being careful, is there? But in Aberration, you have to be careful. I'm kind of looking forward to it. You just constantly get lost. Oh no, Loki. Come to think of it, actually, yeah, I get lost in Aberration all the time. The only place I don't get lost in is on my way down into the red biome. I know that area far too well. Ooh, whoops, that's a bit big. Bear with me, sorry, I'm just like really focusing on making this all nice and neat. It's especially when you can't navigate and glide on a rock trick at the same time and a wall clinging reverses your map rotation. Oh, true. Yeah, true. That looks okay. What tab am I using? You know what? That is a very good question. Give me 1 second. I am using a I don't know how you say this. An Intuos Pro Medium, PTH 651. You know what would be cool? Maybe trying to design dancer for a modern arc. Oh, mate, I want to. Valabadora. One of my long-term plans. I say long-term because it's gonna be a while before I can do this. Is to make like an arc-styled Jowie. And exactly, yeah, like I said, make a Jowie mod. I really, really want to do that. And like, preferably it would actually, you know, fit to the environment of Ark. I don't want it to just be like a random just Jowie stuck in the game. That'd look really, really strange. But can you like imagine like a proper Ark-styled one, so like more spikes and more features? One day I shall. Oh yeah, exactly. I think I actually had the dev kit. Or maybe I finally uninstalled it. I actually had it installed for the longest time and just had it soak up space, but one day I will do that though. I gotta finish a few things first, like commissions. I wanna wait until I'm free. I shall, mate, I shall, thank you. I definitely will. Yeah, like, this is why I said like a long-term plan, because it's gonna be a while before I can, you know, actually slow down, get started, think about it, you know? I've already thought about like what the abilities will be, but one day I need to actually stop and learn everything about it. Such as, you know, animating, rigging, all those things. But that's one of my long-term goals. Something. It's considering like this, right? It's the goal I have in mind to motivate myself to learn everything about modeling properly. Because right now I only do sculpting, don't I? One day I would like to be able to do like proper animating concept, and having like an archified Jowie would be like a really great goal to do that with. Let's see. Just put that there, put that. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, you know what? It's time to start chopping chopping things apart. There we go. Can you kibble tame them with tea? Yes. The way I was gonna get the taming mechanic I had in mind for them, right? So I don't like mods that add in like a whole gajillion new resources. The only new resource would be like tea. And that would be made in like, I guess you could call it like basically like a beer or with milk or whatever. The idea I had in mind, right, was that in order to tame the Jowie, it'd be like a passive tame. What about BT? Sorry, I was just reading quickly. Yeah, as I was going to say, so the idea I had in mind was that you'd be able to passive tame it, but it's aggressive though, kind of like the Tropignatus. So, because lore-wise, Jowie really like shiny things, my idea was that if you have to get like a metal shield up, you have to cock it up as you walk towards it, and it'll be fascinated by the metal shield. It's shiny, and that's how you passive tame them. Maybe with like meat or kibble or whatever, or if you want to like really kibble tame it, get a bit of tea. I think honey tea would be a cute idea, yeah. But yeah, so just something simple, you know, nothing complicated. Just get a shiny object and distract it. think it'd be like a nice little fun idea. And only the metal shield, because riot shields aren't as shiny, are they? Toothless vibes. Kind of, yeah. The number one thing, though, is that it would not be overpowered. God, I hate mods that make overpowered additional creatures. Why can't I move that? That's weird. Oh, whatever. Would it be docile? No. Aggressive. It would be based on, oh, what the hell happened there? Give me a sec. Oh, right, that's, yeah, I just made a mistake. It's fine now. As I was gonna say, it would be based on the Wild Jowie. Wild Jowie are aggressive. Well, Red, good to see you again. I'm doing quite well, thank you. How about yourself? And I have not checked the thing, unfortunately. The thing, sorry. The RP information you gave me before. I do have it written down, but I've not had a chance to check it yet, I'm afraid. I got it written down on my other server, so that way I can't lose it. It's been a very, very busy week. It's been a busy week, but it's been a very productive week. I've managed to get quite a few things done, which I'm very happy about. Such as, guys, you know how I've been badgering on that I've been meaning to record the last hybrid video? Finally managed it. I've managed to record the entire episode last night. And I actually managed to do a pretty good timing as well, pretty good pacing, which I'm very, very pleased with because there's so much to cover. I'm expecting the video to be about half an hour long, which for the hybrid videos is pretty damn good. Yes, exactly. I'm thinking, so the Jowie would actually be like surprisingly large because I know a lot of people imagine them to be like the size of turkeys. They're actually more like the size of a Utahraptor, maybe slightly bigger than the Arkraptor. But like I said, it won't be very powerful, but it will if, you know, this is again, hypothetically, if I manage to learn or find someone who can do it, it would hopefully have a tech saddle. Again, not anything too overpowered, but it would be gimmicky, just unique, a bit silly, but fun. That's what I want. I don't want like a really try-hard mod, I just want something a bit fun. Where's the scale texture? Oh, there it was, I just missed it. Come back. There we go. Give me a sec, dude. I'm just gonna copy your name. There you go. It'll be a long time before I can work on it, but I am just dropping your username there. Potential arc modding help. There you go. That way I remember you. Thank you. I'm modding a new dino? Not right now, no. This is a commission. But just thinking out loud, like something I would like to do one day. Ah, right. I see. Good to meet you. Sweet. Yeah, Pugnacia is a mod that I've really been meaning to try out. As we've tried out things like, what else we played? We played like Extinction Core, we played Primal Fear. All very fun, but it's all like kind of turned into a bit of a, you know, like a been there, done that. Pugnacia is one of the mods I actually haven't tried yet. Let's see. I think a lot of people have been asking for another mod in Mayhem. I think the next time I do another mod in Mayhem, I might be a combination of Pugnacia and Primal Fear, if they're even compatible. Fingers crossed. I mean, obviously Extinction Core and Primal Fear weren't exactly compatible either, but it still kind of worked. It created some wonderful chaos. Winning a Primordial Plus server? Wait, Primordial Plus? What's that? Just clean that up. There we go. Oh, that's really cool, Hardmanic. If I'm butchering your name, I apologize. Feel free to correct me. But that's really cool. Personally, so far, I'm purely just a hobbyist. I'm hoping to one day actually, learn the ropes and do it all properly, but for the time being, just having fun in terms of sculpting. But my long-term goals would be, Hardman Inc. Ah, right, my mistake, sorry. But thank you for correcting me. As I was going to say, as soon as I get I've got a bunch of promises I have to finish, such as this commission, and anything afterwards. I've got a couple of promises I owe a couple of friends, such as to support Mega Builds and Loki as certain projects for you. As soon as I get all these done, that's where I really want to slow down and start actually learning Blender, finally. As I've been saying, I want to learn Blender for years. But there's always been a case of, oh, but I have to do this first, oh, I have to do that first. I'm getting kind of sick of that attitude. Exactly, Loki. Mate, I have not forgotten. I'm sorry I've not done it yet. But it is gonna happen. Like, I promised you, it is gonna bloody happen. And I very much intend to keep the promises I make. Oh, whoops. Disable symmetry on that one. Give me a sec, let me just, there we go, make my life easier. I will, thank you. Do you stream yourself? Honestly, if you have some cool creative exploration you want to get into, I don't mind you putting off what's basically a giant shitpost. To be fair though, I kind of want to do the giant shitpost. In the nicest way. I mean, that's... how do we describe it all as? We all described it as like a great big polished turd, didn't we? I kind of want to still make that polished turd. I think it'd just be really fun and silly. Not to mention, like, the way I had it planned out, Loki, whenever I do get around to doing it, was that we were all going to do it together as a stream. That way people could input as much as they want. And can you just imagine, like, that big collaborative chaos? It's why I really want to do it still. I just gotta find the right time, obviously I don't want to just like rush in and do it immediately as soon as I can. I want to do it like when everything's good and chill. Oh, true, it'll be gleaming turds. Exactly. It'd be so good. Do you remember the creations that Maver made for it? I have every creation that was submitted saved. I kept everything. That way, as soon as I was ready to jump in, I could just jump in. I used a mod for weapons, mostly models, but I've done quite a bit of work done. Oh, that'd be really cool. Ever thought about creating D&D creatures and having people like make the stat block? I have never thought about that actually. That sounds really cool. Yeah, no, that's actually never occurred to me. Sammy! Oh, Sammy, that's alright though. We'll still be here. Well, maybe actually, what time is it? It's fucking nearly 6. Okay, I might not be here when you get back, but I'll be here in spirit. Which I'm sure is just the same. I hope you're doing well, Sammy. Let's see, I'm gonna try and do something a little bit different here. In fact, let me just, again, make my life easier. I need to do this more often, just like mask everything off. There we go. I have some shit to get done. Have a safe stream and a fun one. Thank you very much, Red Real. It was good to see you again as well. And stay safe as well, my dude. I will hopefully see you later. What am I going to do if I jump off? Honestly, probably work on this some more. So even though I might not necessarily be streaming all of this, like the reason why I might be hopping off is because it's 6 o'clock. That's when Kev finishes work and wants to come downstairs, and I don't like keeping him silent while I'm streaming. But realistically, I'll either just be hanging out with Kev when I'm done with the stream, or doing more of this. And tea time, of course, always tea time. Hey, all the time is tea time. The drilling downstairs is making some absolutely bizarre noises. Oh, whoops. There we go. See the community making so many great creations and you create some great things. I'd imagine you would be great at creating monsters. Aww. Oh, you guys, you're all being so sweet. Aww. It's something I do want to do more of. So, right. I've had a conundrum, right? I've had a serious conundrum recently. I do not know how to deal with it. Because I have this really cool idea. But it's a kind of idea that'd be better as a surprise. Except, it requires permission. So, how do I make a surprise while requiring permission? It bloody sucks. I think I might have to bite the bullet and ask people. There's one thing that I've been wanting to do lately, right? And I was actually thinking about just like doing a post on this on Discord. Whenever I am pretty much done with like all my commissions and requests, one thing I've been wanting to do is just randomly draw people's characters or creations. Like for example, random example, Hazilla. He draws a lot of really cool concepts, not necessarily like, obviously he draws like Godzilla really well, but he's got all of his hybrid submissions, for example, look really unique. And I've been wondering, like, I'd love to be able to just model some of them. And he'd probably love it, he would probably adore it if I did. But at the back of my mind, I always want to ask for permission first. So then it's a case of like, fuck, okay, how do I surprise people with these models if I have to ask their permission first? It's like, oh crap. So I've been thinking about just doing a post on Discord just to say like, hey, would anyone would mind if I drew their stuff? And then that way I can just have like an exclusion list. So that way I know the people that I don't do things for. And just keep everything as vague as possible until I can surprise them. That's what I've been thinking about doing. But like I said though, it's, you know, I just like surprising people with things. Inbred Globoxes, so I'm probably not a candidate. Well, that's the thing. I just want to draw more. I guess that's what it really comes down to. Like, this is why I've been on such a huge binge recently of this commission. Obviously, I want to get the commission done, you know. I'm really happy about it's coming along and I want to finish it. But now that I'm no longer doing YouTube as much, I have the opportunity to draw more things in general, just more variety, just learn and learn and learn. And I figured out a really good way of doing that, while also having fun and making people happy, is to draw just random things that they might post on Discord. I'm not talking like OCs, just things. I see something, I draw it. You know, that kind of idea. Give me a sec. Just gonna stretch. That's true, Loki. That is very, very true. Yeah, I guess you could call it a gift, actually. I've always been very anal about not doing gifts because I just always have been, I guess. I've always been a bit anal about doing gifts and such. Kind of working on a new turret mod for Ark. Want to see one of the turrets? Oh yeah, defo. You might not be able to link it though. If you can PM me or another moderator, we can link it for you. I would love if you made this character you have in mind, but it'd feel bad if I couldn't pay for commission. Yeah, exactly. Like that's this is gonna be very cheeky, right? But if we're just gonna speak professionally for a moment, because at the end of the day, I do want to do modeling professionally. So if I'm gonna look at it from a business perspective, it's in my best interest not to do lots of free things because that's lost opportunities for commissions. But at the same time, though, I want to. I just want to do like little things here and there. Is that a link? I don't see it. Hold on, give me a sec. I don't see it. Unless you link to someone else. You can do whatever to my characters. I've shat out several paintings for you without asking, so it's only fair you can shat out several paintings. No, yeah, Zombie, I get what you're saying though, I get what you're saying. And I'm glad that I can. A very Zombie message, I agree. It feels like your example Arsenal, yes, exactly, Loki. See, that's what I want, right, is that as you all know, I love trying new things in sculpting. I love just, one of my favourite parts about doing commissions is that the characters are so wildly different. You know, what one person may request as a character is completely different to another character, you know? And it's awesome doing that. Think of like all the different techniques, all different styles, all different texturing, everything's different. So I can expand my potential, or at least my portfolio, by adding in even more things. That's okay. Where is it? I'm just trying to see where it is. Hardman ink. I'm not seeing it. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, it's because they changed their bloody thing. Sorry, Twitch changed it. Oh wow. God damn, that looks awesome. That reminds me. You know, there's another thing I need to learn. Substance painter. Again, another thing that's really on my list of things to learn is substance painter. That looks awesome. I love the texture. Really impressive. I want to do that kind of stuff one day. Yeah, best of luck with it. Right. And you said that was for an ARC mod, or was that for something else? Yeah, sure thing. I'd like to see the other one too. If you don't mind, of course. Give me a sec. Let me just delete that footage. I'm going to chuck all that footage into there. How long has this taken so far then? 8 hours. Not bad. Not bad indeed. That is for an ARC mod. Ooh. And the other one. No, that's the same one. Just open up. There it is. Oh wow, that looks so cool. Okay, let me just hold on. There we go. There's some dodgy adverts down there. Thank you, ad blocker, for not blocking it. That there, though, that looks really cool. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, the adverts were not very nice there. Anyway. That looks amazing. That's the kind of stuff I would like to do. Yeah, I know, right? I had one job ad block. I've got 2 of them as well, and they both failed. As I was going to say, I'd love to see this kind of technical stuff at some point. Although I definitely prefer doing like organic things, I still find that when people do mechanical things in particular, it's so cool. You'd love it in Doom. Does ZBrush have cloth physics? It does, yeah. It does, but I'm not very familiar how to use it yet. Cody! Hello, Cody. Welcome. Although I do not know how to use a cloth physics yet, I do still know how to make clothing in ZBrush. Like, I still did it on Summy's sculpt of Zoltan. I think the clothing went pretty well on that in the end. Bit of wrinkles and such. Right, let me grab... Where is it? There we go. What this pattern here? I'll basically do what we were doing before then. I'm glad, Tommy. Good. I'm very glad. You know what might be a good way of doing this is if I do that. I've actually never tried this before, but I think it could look quite interesting. this is another thing I do need to get better at just in general, is making cleaner scale textures. Let's see, how'd that look then, if I did that? Might look a little bit funny, but it might also be an improvement. I think that's okay, to be honest. Hello, Blood Welcome, mate. You're going to karate now, and your entire body hurts today, and you're likely to be hurting tomorrow as well. You fear for your life. No, Sammy. Enjoy yourself at karate. Don't get too hurt. Just only mildly hurt, you know? And Guy, probably not, to be honest. Well, I guess yeah, actually. Right, I definitely could change up even further. I mean, what I could probably do actually is also these scales here. The thing is, right, is that I don't want to spend like a gross amount of time working on it because, of course, pay by the charge it by the hour. We'll try to be efficient, but I do think though that it might look a little bit dodgy in between. Alright, Hard Banking, it was great to meet you, dude, and enjoy your meal. Thank you very much. Yeah, there is a Discord actually. Thank you very much, by the way, just for the information and the examples, and of course the offer. Thank you. Let's see, sorry, just looking at different textures quickly. Any better scales can use for this? There we go. And thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Just quickly give you your rank. That way everything's good. Cool. Right. Enjoy your meal. I'll see you later. And Cody, how'd the surgery go in the end? All well, I hope? Right, oh god, that looks really cool, but it's not what I meant to do. That does look pretty cool, though. I did not mean to do that by the slightest, but now I like it. Shit. Ooh. I guess it makes sense, actually, to have, like, just slightly tougher scaling there, because that is, after all, where Kane would be when riding. Oh, actually, crap, let me undo that. There we go. I just want to do a little bit around here, just so I can do another texture like that. Like that, there we go. Just that. That way I can then carry on with what I'm doing with the other alpha, the main one. Which is this one. Oh, that's good, Cody. I'm glad it went well. Good. Oh wow, so how do you feel then? If you don't mind me asking. Not gonna lie, I quite like that transition, like in the scales there. I know, of course, it might be a little bit strange to go from big scales to small scales, but I think that once everything is all done and pieced together, I think it might look really cool. Just want to define these bits here just a little bit more, a little bit better. So I'm not the only one with garbage cardio right now. Your trainer said that your stamina is really shite. You'll stop winding back. Oh no, it's fine. Hey, Somi, it's okay. And Queen, I'm glad. Good. Somi, you're allowed to chat, man. Like, your version of whining is so subdued and, like, with a veil of humor. It's brilliant. Like, look, at least you make your whining funny. That's all I can say. And Bradford, thank you for the follow, and welcome. Would love to see if I could do some freestyle scaly dragon sculpts using some of the newer fish references. Oh mate, I'd love to do that. Yeah, I really would, Tommy. Just thinking out loud for a sec. You know, I was just mentioning earlier about how I'd love to do more other people's drawings in general. You know the ones, like, again, using Haz as an example here, because I think his drawings just have like such interesting dynamics. I can see that with Haz's drawings, some of them would complement very well the fish references, if I were to draw those. Those were some wicked references you posted. Like, I meant what I said last night, right? When it comes to, like, thinking about references and features of animals and such, fish really are, like, one of the last things I think of. I just find fish so boring. And yet, they have some of those vibrant colours and patterns, and they have some of the most, like, just coolest features, like all their fin designs. They're really, really cool, aren't they? Like, it makes me think, why do I find fish so boring? Because they're actually very pretty when you're looking at them from, like, a technical standpoint. They're really cool. The black back contrast has given me a nice idea for other members. Oh, that'd be really cool, Queen. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong place entirely. Fish are not to be underestimated, is true. How would you think you'd make eldritch beings? I honestly don't know. So I'm not very creative, right? Despite, you know, the last several years in sport. I wouldn't call myself a very creative person, but if you to give me a concept to then draw out, I could go ham on that. You know, I'll absolutely try my best. So I think if you gave me like a visual reference of like an eldritch being you'd like to see drawn, I think I could do quite well at it. I just can't freestyle it. Well, eldritch in particular, I cannot freestyle eldritch beings because I just don't think that way. Oh, whoops. Give me a sec, sorry, I'm just, there we go. Trying to get that the way I want. I think as we go towards the tip of the tail, I think I might merge it. Nah, maybe not actually. You can draw an eldritch being. Oh no, now I'm tempted to commission a portrait of a character of yours. Oh dear. I'd be, in general, when it comes to like the majority of my sculpts, I'm just very interested in trying. I'm always eager to like just try something new. After all, don't know how good I'll be until I do it. Right, I think I'm going to stop with the tail for now then. Just so I can start working on the other side of the body before I start getting too in-depth over there. Hello, Alpha Puppy. Alpha Dog, even. Welcome. Let's see, let's now do the other size. Oh, whoops, let's just, there you go, grab all that out. Eldritch beings are the indescribable horrors that exist and lurk out there, as hard descriptions. Yeah, true. That's true, actually. I wasn't sure, like, which variety of memes. I know that there's, like, a lot of different, there's a lot of different interpretations of Eldritch being now, isn't there? Like, you could consider Cthulhu as an Eldritch being. I could draw Cthulhu quite effectively. But I guess you meant something like, what's the other one? Like, Neolithopter, whatever his name is, the Egyptian pharaoh one. That'd be one that it would be a lot harder for me to, you know, try and imagine. Neolithopter, I think? I honestly don't know. So I guess realistically then, like, for me to draw one of them, if you had to, like, give me a reference that someone else had done that you liked, then that's probably where I'd work on from. Is that the right size? It's about the right size, yeah. Oh, whoops. Actually saying, so you mentioned weird squid octopus beings. I'm not sure if they all are. I actually don't know myself. I'm not really into eldritch things. But it does remind me of a lot of the what they call the faceless ones from World of Warcraft. Oh, that'd be quite fun to draw, actually, the faceless ones. Or Leucothraxy, whatever they're called. The most infamous Lovecraftian beast, Cthulhu, does have a clear and slightly vague description. Roughly man-shaped with dragon wings, claws, and squid-like face. Ah. And good, Queen, good. I'm glad. I really like watching, I really like watching art streams as well. It's just a bit of a shame because, you know, obviously, no disrespect to any other artists. Whenever I go looking for art streams on Twitch, it's just always anime. It's just, they're all anime. And there's very few, like, 3D streams, and the ones that are 3D streams are normally cartoons. There's very few, like, creature design or high poly stuff, and I understand why, but at the same time, I was like, oh, I kind of want to see someone, like, I want to see someone make a monster. I want to see another artist make a monster. Come on. Yeah, it is quite niche. And I guess it's the thing as well, right, is on Twitch. Like, I guess if you're an artist, right, and you want to become, like, an art streamer, I think on Twitch as well, let's face it, I think anime would be, like, one of the most popular things to look for. As in, like, if, how do I phrase this? I think, right, that if you're looking for an art stream, that's what I'm trying to say. If you're looking for an art stream on Twitch, it's probably a fairly high chance to look for anime. And there's so much of it available that it'd be quite easy to find one. But if you're looking for something a bit more, like, say, for example, say you want to find someone making a dinosaur, it doesn't really seem like it'd be quite as common, sadly. The fair point, Alpha. I didn't really think about it that way. I want to watch someone. I can't watch myself. Again, I really do mean, I no disrespect to the artists who do that kind of stuff. Obviously, you know, welcome to whatever they want. It's just not really my theme. I like watching more character development kind of stuff. Give me a sec. Oh, Somi, that sounds really cool. I just saw what you PM'd me. That'd be really interesting to try. And yeah, mate, Somi, do it. Do it. Stream. 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 Right, let's see, let's grab all of those. Mask all that out. I think it's also making 3D creature monsters are pretty hard to do. Not many people have that talent. I mean, I've tried 3D modeling and God, I was horrendous. Well, I mean, we all start horrendous though. But I do get what you're saying though. I guess, yeah, right. Yeah, you do have a point there. I remember when I first started doing 3D modeling. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. When people first told me to try 3D modeling, it was intimidating as fuck. I did not think I could do it at all. So I guess that's a fair point, actually. It's definitely not a common medium because it is very intimidating. So, I mean, trying to imagine a model for, or like a creature or any design from like every perceivable angle does sound quite scary, doesn't it? Not to mention the software itself can look quite intimidating too. So I guess, yeah, you do have a good point, actually. Not to mention the price. You've been using Blender for about 4 months now. Hey, good. Hey, good. Oh shit, did not mean to zoom in like that. Just mask all that out. Right, let's do a bit of scaling down here then. In fact, let me just quickly... There you go, just make my life a lot easier. Cool beans. And how big are these scales over here? Make it like a little bit bigger. There you go. Good, Queen, I'm glad. I suppose it's a much neater technique as well, isn't it? It's definitely looking just better the way it's coming out on the thing. Excuse me. Let me just quickly... Bloop. There we go. I don't know what that sound effect was for, but it made me feel good. Bloop. Well, hello there, Spam Hash. It has been a while. How are you doing? Let me just quickly make that just a bit more pronounced, that too. It'd be really cool is if one day I just went absolutely ham on the scaling of a creature. That's one thing I want to try to do is have a sculpt where time is not a thing. I just go absolutely mental, just adding more and more and more scales, make them as perfect as I can, and just seeing what I can manage with that. Sound like an app notification. And okay, Spam Hash, I hope everything's okay, my dude. Yeah, I guess life nowadays is a bit of a mess, isn't it? And Zombie, yes, I will still be doing the speed sculpt. The reason why I've stopped is purely just so I can sit back and relax for a bit. So, actually, right, speed sculpt, that's actually a good point. Give me a sec, adjust my chair. And Hugo Smosh, thank you for the follow and welcome. So, the speed sculpt, I've concluded that I was doing them too frequently, and I was doing it to... how would I say? Yeah, I guess too frequently is probably the right word to use, actually. What is going on there? Stop doing that. Oh, it's because it's still masked, that's why. There we go. Right, so, speed sculpts. I do want to carry. I do want to start doing more of them. I think I'm just gonna be a bit more strict in regards to what I produce as a video, because what I realized started happening was that since I at one point just started making videos for every single commission and every single sculpt, I think people got really bored of it. Especially when it was always like all the quick videos as well. It was always the little bite-sized 3-minute ones. What I'd like to start doing is that I'm no longer gonna make it, you know, the expectation I'm making videos. It's now just gonna be like the absolute privilege. I'm gonna do it if I really, really want to, and if I have a lot to say about it, such as the treasure chest commission. I plan on making a very big video for that to go over the entire creative process and not just, you know, here's a sculpt, here's my techniques, have a good day. I'm gonna try making them maybe like a bit more educational. Just more effort. Yeah, I just want to start. So, part of one of the reasons why I've stopped doing as many YouTube videos now is because a lot of it was just so low effort, so rushed and haphazard. I'd like it to be where whenever I do make a video, I really make one, if that makes sense. Sorry, I rambled that answer. It's like, that's something that's been like playing my mind a lot recently, which is why it's just poured out now. So take Zoltan, for example. I still have the footage for Zoltan, because I haven't decided if I want to make a video for that or not yet. Not anything against the character, just more a case of what is there that I really did differently that I can really talk about in depth. That's what I'm getting at. Probably clothing, actually. Did a lot of work on the clothing. Are you planning on making an ARC series? Good question. Honestly, I don't know. I'd like to. Yeah, truth is, I don't know. I'm still not entirely sure what I want to do with YouTube in general right now. Right now, I am thoroughly enjoying a break. I've been in just such a happier mood lately, not worrying about editing all the goddamn bloody time. But I've always said, you know, I never wanted to quit it entirely. I just want to take like a serious giant step back. And God, I mentally feel a million times better for it. I really, really do. So in regards to YouTube, in regards to ARC series, so for ARC specifically, I actually have terabytes worth of footage, not even kidding, terabytes worth of footage sitting around that I can turn to Let's Play series. I still got the rest of Modded Mayhem. I never finished editing Modded Mayhem. It's a bit outdated by now, but that's something I could turn into more of a Let's Play series on YouTube. I've got lots of just random little moments of me, Kev, and all our friends playing. Turns into little clips and such. Hello, KV3D. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Yes, ZBrush. I do like ZBrush. It's fantastic. In fact, yeah, what I'm thinking then... Yeah, sorry, Valbadora. What I'm thinking is I think before I try like any new Let's Plays, what I'll probably be doing on YouTube for ARC is going over the rest of my footage, actually processing it all, having it off my hard drive. Like I said, I actually have 2 terabytes worth of footage just sitting there doing nothing, so I might process all of that, turn into videos, and then after that I might make Let's Plays via stream footage. That way I don't have to worry about not streaming to record, I can just record it all during the stream. I think that should be more fun, won't it? So when I bring it to YouTube, it's been a while since I've actually seen your videos. Even if you are on a break, I'd love it. I think I will, yeah. I just need to completely rethink the way I do videos, because what I was doing before was just not working. It was unhealthy, it was stressful, and I prefer streaming. So I think, yeah, if I just start recording it all on stream, like basically live stream as I have been already, and just happen to record the footage, I think might be the best way to go about it. What do you think your next spore creation will be? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Same for, so like I've just been saying about Arc and ZBrush, I want to put more effort into the Spore videos. I want to put more effort into my videos. That includes Spore as well. And I do not know what the next creation shall be. Probably just something improv. Because I'm kind of sick of making, like, the same fan art again and again and again and again. You know, it's kind of weird. I remember getting a video in my recommended a long time ago. I think it was Red Dragon, so if I actually clicked on that video, I might have been a part of this community long before now. Ah. Interesting. Saying that, yeah, I know that quite a few people felt that way, actually, where, I know that quite a few people in the community joined the community not thinking they'd get involved, or it was either like that, so they didn't think they'd get involved, or they thought they'd like leave immediately after. There's also been people who have been afraid to join the community, thinking, you know, like it'd be a bigger, you know, memey spam fest. And it's actually interesting, just hearing people's like how they've integrated, if that makes sense. Yep, more Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo is something I really miss doing, and I miss being patient with. Yeah, I really, really miss being patient with Planet Zoo. Like, taking my time, that's what I'm trying to say. I would like to see more of that. That'd be, like, after I finish commission, so. I love the idea of working on projects. That's my favourite part about what I do, is working on a project like this. Just taking my time, you know, doing everything bit by bit, just having, like, a really awesome finish by the end of it. And that's something I really have not been able to do with Spore and Planet Zoo for an extremely long time, is take my time, because, you know, everything's scheduled. I have to get, like, frequent uploads. Gotta make sure people keep on seeing the videos, and I'm gonna upload again and again and again and again. Constantly. And I miss slowing down doing projects, which is, again, one of the reasons why I've been doing less videos, is so that when I do them, I can actually do it slowly. Enjoy it. It's like I was saying earlier when we were talking about, like, a lot of you guys saying about how you like scary stuff. I was saying about how I like wholesome stuff. It's like I was saying then, I've really just, as I've gotten older, I've really just slowed down, unironically. Welcome back, Jenna. I just rebought Spawn your new PC and you think you get some mods. Dark Injection. That is by far, the biggest mod I'd recommend is Dark Injection. That's like the really big one that allows you to have like unlimited parts, loads of new parts, all the Dark Spore parts. It's just too good. That's all a bit funky down there. Let me just quickly... By the way, if I'm getting ranty, please tell me. Right now I'm like just kind of airing thoughts as you ask me questions. If I'm getting ranty, please feel free to tell me to shut up. I hope I'm not, but if I am, then, you know. I'm sort of planning on making a Spore GA story series. What do you feel regarding covering that kind of content, aka community-made story videos? Ooh, so, Sommi. Ha! Funny you ask. I love doing that. I think you've seen me do videos like that before, right? Of mostly HR Matthew and Derez's Spore Adventures. And I love them. But the YouTube viewers did not. And it sucked, because they're really impressive what people could do in GA. But people did not like watching them, and it fucking pissed me off. But it's not my job anymore. It ain't my job. So if you were to make like some really cool GA stories, you know what? I'd happily look it up. I'd happily check it out. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that actually. I enjoy your rants. I'm glad. I like wholesome stuff too, but you watch the scary stuff that when I do, I enjoy it. That's good then. YouTube's a piece of shite. Yeah. I'm not gonna go into like some big, you know, rage about YouTube. I've done that enough times before. But it's been extremely liberating deciding it's no longer a part of my job. Because now that it's no longer a part of my job, I don't have to worry about the views. I don't have to worry about the algorithm. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't worry about it anyway. That is true. You should not worry about it. You should do YouTube because you want to, right? That's so important. You should do it because you want to, not because you want to like chase views. But the fact of the matter is that when you rely on it as your finance, like when you rely on it for your income, you kind of do have to sacrifice a bit of your soul in order to get a profit. You really have to. You know, we're going to be like entirely realistic here. And that's why I'm so happy to no longer consider it my part of my job. Because now I don't care. Now, if I want to do a really slow, chilled out video, fuck yeah, I'm going to. Soon. I'm still enjoying my break right now. I'm thoroughly enjoying my break. But when I get back to it, like at one point, my plan is, right guys, so like I mentioned this on Discord, if anyone's missed it, in the Patreon corner. I did say that right now I'm just chilling out. I'm catching up on promises, such as commissions, and a couple of the projects I need to do. Like I gotta do mega build for PewDiePie, I gotta do mega build for Mechagodzilla. I gotta do the project for Loki. When I'm done with all this, and once I've also got off my arc binge in streaming, I do want to start streaming things like Spore and Planet Zoo again. But on my own terms this time, not on YouTube terms. You know what I really, really want to do in Planet Zoo? Did you guys see that, what was it? There was some crazy giant build. Loki, are you still here? There was some massive, incredible build someone did in Planet Zoo a while ago. I can't remember the name, but it was huge, and it was incredible. It was so beautiful, so detailed. You can tell the person poured months of passion into it. Atlantis, that's what it was. I'm going to go quickly show you guys. It's really, really incredible. Planet Zoo Atlantis. Look at that! Isn't that incredible? And that's in Planet Zoo. Look at the fucking size of it. All the detail. Now, I'm not saying I'll do this. I can't do this. I don't have the patience. But can you imagine if I actually allowed myself to have a project like this? You can't do this with a YouTube schedule. You can't. It's impossible. If you're trying to get like minimum 3 video uploads a week, you can't do this. But imagine if like I am now, nowadays I'm just streaming. So imagine if I'd spent like a week doing nothing but this on stream. Can you imagine how much progress I'd get and how good that'd be for a video afterwards? It's incredible. I mean, hell. Let's look at my own stuff that I've not been able to do for ages. When's the last time I made a mecha build? In Spore. Hold on, where's the good angle? There you go. When's the last time I've been able to make a mecha build in Spore? Like that. I miss doing that. I really do. It makes me genuinely excited to do it again. I forgot the music does that, where it just yells, Tuesday! Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I miss doing. I think that's probably what got me popular on YouTube in the first place, actually, was doing big projects like that. And it's kind of ironic, really, isn't it? How that's what got me popular on YouTube, was by making big mega builds in Spore. And it's the thing I've not been able to do on YouTube because I have to do X amount of videos a week, isn't it? It's ironic. You're a masochist. Oh, we know that. We all know I'm a masochist. Dude. There's something so satisfying about finishing a big project. It's the best feeling in the world. Oh, Mindwolf, you mean... Okay, you mean an arc. Alright, yeah, sure. Fair enough. Hey, man! Consider it as a bonus when you happen to make it down there, alright? You made your way down there. Congrats, have a terminal. Yeah, exactly, like Tian Long. God, I miss doing things like that. I really, really do. Lara Kitty, thank you for the follow and welcome. Yeah, I miss doing that kind of stuff. I really do. But like I said though, like, Kev's been telling me for years, right? Kev has been trying his absolute damnedest, bless him, to convince me to do more mega builds. And I've been saying, like, I'll tell him every time, but I can't. I don't have the time. He'll tell me, make the time. But I just, again, I can't. Because if I'm trying to do, like, also doing, like, 5 uploads a week, something like that. 4 uploads on the main channel, 2 uploads on the off channel, every single week, and then stream between that. I didn't have time to do anything else. And I didn't want every stream I did back then to only be, you know, piecing parts together for a small mega build. You know, I want variety. I want to be able to do different things. Which is why I always said, oh no, I can't. Now I can. And I'm so excited. Yeah, exactly like the Godzilla build, yeah. Like that Godzilla build, I had to take like a couple months off that. I started that Godzilla build in, I think it was like January? Maybe even before that. I started in something like January and then I stopped, so I didn't touch it again until July. And when I finished it in July, it's because I forced myself to finish it. Fortunately, I could. I'm glad I did. I also have the Dragon Head downloaded and used in your tropical suit. That's really cool. One thing that I really, really want to do in Planet Zoo at one point. So, right. Dragon Ball Z. You guys remember Dragon Ball Z? You got the, I can't remember what it was called. It was like the great big, the big Chinese dragon walkway in heaven. Do you remember that? I want to do something similar in Planet Zoo where I had like this great big Chinese dragon path just winding around like a big zoo enclosure, like maybe like a panda bear enclosure or whatever. And it'll just be this really cool, great big Chinese dragon pathway. That's something I want to do at one point. I thought that'd be really, really cool. Gee, I'll see you later, my dude. Have a wonderful day. Oliver. Hello, mate. Good afternoon. Did you have Silas Tail? I did not. Ah, so I've caught up to where I was before. Give me a sec. It is 6:30. I normally end by now, so I'm just going to quickly message Kev. As soon as you... Wait, let me know when you want to come down, and I shall stop the stream. Cool. I'm just, you know, streaming for as long as I can get away with right now. I was meant to end half an hour ago. You could do something like I did with sculpt the dragon out of the ground and itself and supplement it with rocks. Yeah, I want to try that actually. Sammy, can you like make blueprints out of ground sculptures like that? Out of terrain, sorry. Because I definitely do want to try that as well. You can. Ooh. I want to. Oh, there's so many scales in this tail. Ah! This tail is so covered in scales. Oh, whoops, why are you doing that? I find it somewhat wholesome how a simple dance game like art can, even with a fairly toxic community, bring together so many different people that has boosted streaming careers and YouTube channels. It's very heartwarming to you for some reason. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that actually. It's awesome, isn't it? Oh god. I love seeing that kind of stuff where where people are able to come together like due to a common interest. Like Ark. In fact, it's amazing the more I think about it, because when I first introduced Ark to my channel, it's completely unlike Spore. You know, it's dinosaurs, like the only common theme, but otherwise it's just like a completely different thing altogether. And I'm so glad that it's been able to grow as much as it has been. And been able to get like as many people in the community who are able to associate with both games and art as well. Like I do consider myself very lucky of our community because we have two such polar opposite themes, and yet it worked. it actually worked quite elegantly as well. And I guess, of course, you know, there being the common theme of art as well made a big difference. Because we're all very arty people, aren't we? Or a lot of us are. A lot of us can appreciate art, I think. Alpha, I'll see you later, mate. And have a wonderful day. We're two polar opposites, but both are very popular. Art and dinos. Yeah, true. Exactly. I guess Spore makes it quite a nice little in-between of the two, doesn't it? Right, what I plan on doing, by the way, for the bottom scales is I'm going to use a different alpha entirely. Which is why I'm kind of trying to avoid it right now. Like a much smaller, more petite scale alpha. In fact, let's do a bit more over here. How do you know dancers didn't do art? Mate, true. True. God, now you're gonna be thinking of like Leonardo da Vinci, but as a dinosaur. Imagine Bob Ross as a dinosaur. What dinosaur would Bob Ross be? What a weird question. I imagine some kind of like peacock-looking, beautiful velociraptor or raptor in general, like something really big and fluffy. Awesome, Sommy. Enjoy yourself, and I'll see you later as well. Yeah, some fluffy Microraptor-like dino. Yes. That'd be a bit of a funny theme of ideas. Imagining famous artists as dinosaurs. I know that just sounds so bizarre, but it kind of is bizarre, though. That'd be a really fun thing to play with. Yes, yes, it has to keep the afro. Hands down, it requires the afro. Imagine if Draki drew that. Oh my god, we have to tell Draki. I think she'd nail it. I felt like an iguanodon. An iguanodon? I can kind of see that, actually. Oh, whoops, let me just do that, and do that. A Uteranus! Oh my god, yes! Imagine a great big Uteranus with a paintbrush. Oh, that'd be amazing! Oh, fuck, we need that. I found a picture of a Rex with an afro and sunglasses. Good. Oh god. In the way. Get out of the way! Freak little stubby neck. Oh! Yeah, Queen, that does sound really cool, actually. Oh, whoops, yeah, I did the wrong thing. Let me just try that again then. There we go. No, that's not what I'm doing. Hold on. Select lasso. There we go. I was wondering why that wouldn't work. Yeah, I feel that spam hash. I'm not very confident at 2D drawing. Like, I might adore 3D like this, but I'm not very confident at 2D. Let's not do that, actually. There we go. That'd be a good thing to work with. Yep, cool. I like that. Right then. Whew. This is definitely taking its time, isn't it? If we were comparing artists to dinosaurs, I know your mascot's a gyro, but I want to see Becca as a pretty blue Ostroraptor. Huh. Interesting. And, oh, Jenna. Thank you. Although I still lack the confidence in it. Saying that, I do still need to draw more for Joey... wait, what's it called? Joey Timber? Wow, I forgot the word. Bloody hell. I still need to draw more for that. I haven't meant to, like, it wasn't... How do I say this? I want to draw more for it. I didn't mean to stop. At some point, I will catch up and do more. Even if I'm late, I'm gonna actually try and do, like, the entire prompt this time around. Joey Tober, yeah. God, I just, like, completely spazzed English. Well, that's not really a surprise, though, is it? Me in English. I speak good English, lol. I can't blame you though, this beautiful bastard you're working on right now does command a lot of attention. True. Yeah, true. And the more I work on, like, right now, the scales, I'm just, even though it's taken a long time, I am really loving how this is coming out so far. And the more I work on it, the more I'll, like, it's funny really. It's like I was saying about projects earlier, you know, they're so motivating. The more I work on this, the more I want to continue working on it so I can just see how it looks like when it's finished. And good, Queen, I'm glad. Routes. I'm surprised you can't pay to unlock parts in Spore given it's owned by EA. Hey man, if they ever did a Spore too. You know, at one point recently, there actually was a rumor for a Spore 2. Kev heard it, and he was telling me about it. He had, what was it? Kev was telling me, like, this was just before the recent, it's like a Gamescom or something happened recently. It was like a month ago. Kev was telling me that he'd heard from a YouTuber he watches who's got a source who's just generally quite reliable. According to that source, EA was going to be re-looking at an old project or re-looking at an old franchise that they have. And there were actually rumours going around that I was going to be Spore. And I tried so hard not to believe it. But I couldn't help but get excited though. It's like, mate, look, I might be completely sick to death of Spore right now, but I still would love the sequel. I really would. Technically, also, I guess he technically isn't an artist, but as far as I know, Becca, what dino do you think Kev would be? Giga. Hands down, Giga. You've seen his obsession with the Minarch? Of course, yeah. They're better not adding many microtransactions. Yeah, to be fair, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. Even though I would love to see a sequel for Spore, it probably would be full of microtransactions. In fact, I actually made an argument about this a while ago. Wait, did I? I can't remember if I did now. I thought about making this argument a while ago. The fact that it's surprising EA hasn't rebooted Spore because think of the microtransaction possibility. Now, I know no one wants to think about that because ew. I completely agree, ew. But can you think of a game, aside from The Sims, right? Aside from The Sims, can you think of a game that has any more microtransaction potential than Spore? Like, God, you could lock up everything about it, all the parts, like how many slots and complexity meter, colours. more types of parts, even more types of parts. Maybe progress in the stages if they wanted to like change up the stages or whatever. God, they could ruin it, and yet they haven't, which I genuinely find surprising. I don't find that surprising in the sense of like, oh, it's EA, of course they do it. You know, not like that. I mean, obviously they would, but you know, but more so in the fact that looking at it from a business perspective, you know, want to try and funnel as much money as you possibly can. It's a license to print money, and it's surprised they haven't actually already done it. It's alright, spam hash. I find it funny how people can see where I get the ideas inspiration from in Shriek. Can I get an animal for Avatar? Ooh. Oh, one sec. Stretching. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, surprising but thankful. I do agree with that. Yeah, like I said, as much as it surprised me that they haven't done it, I am also grateful that they haven't done it. They did have something like that, The Sims 3, where you could purchase community content for tokens that you could earn over time, but it was faster to splash out on token packs of real money. Oh, Christ. I didn't even know that was a thing, but that'd be a perfect system to have in Spore. That sounds disgustingly perfect. Yikes. Even more glad we don't have it then. Let me see. How am I actually going to texture out the arm or the wings back? I don't know. I'll do that later. I've not actually thought about that yet. There we go. Let's do it again with the other one. I have to do all this 4 times because it's got 4 wings. Fortunately, the textures have become quite chill now. Sport averages between 150 to 200 every day. Why try to make a new cash cow that you already have? Yeah. Well, I mean that's the thing, right? Is that imagine Spore in today's technology. Like I think one of the biggest reasons. Actually, let me think. I think one factor that may have stunted Spore's growth, or at least Spore's longevity, is that the creation editors are very limited, right? And of course they're limited for the technology back then. So could you imagine if it got rebooted now, better technology? A lot of people would come back just for the creative aspect, especially since we've since seen what it is capable of now. A lot more people would come back to do it again, or to do it better. So yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I feel like I'm running in circles in my description. Sorry. Point being is that, yeah, I do feel like that they could easily just like do even like just a remaster. I think a remaster of like a couple of little locked things here and there would probably generate a fortune if they wanted to. Thankfully, they haven't. A dragon based on axolotl. Oh, that would be really cool, actually. Let's see, let me just do that. Oh, whoops, that's wrong. A lot of people say that they want a more realistic style in Spore, but I like the current style. Me too. I would like a more technical version of Spore, right? I'm not talking like Thrive technical. I mean like in terms of things like research trees is what I really like in games. Or like more stages, you know, so there's like a bit of a better transition between the stages. That'd be really, really cool. I'm a bit bored of the whole idea of like a more realistic game, but I would like a more fleshed out game. Saying that, I do think that as much as people didn't like the creativeness, you know, the child-friendly version of Spore now, I do think it has allowed the game to age well. Like, imagine, right, if Spore was the big realistic game it was meant to be a long time ago, it wouldn't have aged well at all. It would have looked crap nowadays, but because it's cartoony, it looks really good nowadays. You can look at it and think, oh yeah, that's Spore, it's very recognizable. True, Maeve, I do agree with that entirely. It's amazing, really, just seeing like how far modding has come in Spore. How do I do this? On the other hand, let me just quickly check. All the way back down. Okay, good. Okay then, that's another big wingy arm done. I'm just gonna pause for a sec. Oh, I've not been recording? Fuck! Hold on. Did I not record any of that? Let's see, that footage just then was a small one. Okay, I have been recording it. I may have just hit it rapidly twice then. Okay, good. Whoopsie! I'm just gonna take a step back for a sec. And see what looks like the material's on. This is the material I plan on using in the end. Either this one or this one. Probably this material to texture it, and then this material to render it. Oh, excuse me. Let's make you a bit lighter. Let's make you white. It can if you want it to be, Queen. It can be shiny if you want it to be. I normally... So, let me just show you quickly, Queen. This... Let me just say, in fact, let me make it grey so it's easy to see. This is the material I normally colour things in. This is what I've been using for the longest time, such as with Lyra. And, not with Sunny, actually, no. With Lyra and everything else. Because this just shows colour really, really, really well. When it renders, I'll see what it looks like when it renders. Give me a sec. There you go. So that's how it looks like with all the shadows on. So it's like a nice and somewhat matte, but somewhat reflective surface. Whereas this one is basically the same, but significantly glossier. And we'll just render that one, see how that one looks when it's done. Oliver! Hello, mate! Get off the tablet. Get off the tablet. Get off the tablet. Get off. There we go. There you go. So that's like the two differences there. Especially like in the arm. There you go, that's the differences. But the point being is that they'll both show out the colour really well. Hello, mate. Hello. Oh, goodbye. Otters are your favourite animal, believe it or not. They're little stones. Otters are really cute. So you think you prefer it matted? Alright then. There we go. That's what I like, bright white with the shiny texture. And then... Oliver, you are being a pain. You are being a pain, little man. Yes, you are. That's my microphone. Hello. Yeah, that's the matted version there. Thankfully, like as we can see, the scales are significantly more toned down. Oliver, that's my tablet. Get off my tablet. You're an adorable little furball. yeah, as I was going to say, as you can see, so all that work on the scales will end up becoming quite subtle in the end. Oh no, yeah, like I agree with that. Like I was saying earlier, it's to be fair, it's not really something to worry about. The shiny texture, I was only ever going to use that for the final render. Hold on, give me a sec. Where's an example? Where is it? Oliver, go to the tablet. Like this. This is the only reason I use a shiny texture. It's just for a better render that I post at the end, but the model is still the skin shade one, like on the left. Yeah, rendering like filters, exactly. That way it just looks nice on social media. What have you done? Are you like on a button? Chuck on. Bloody cat, breaking my buttons. There we go. Yeah, no worries, Queen. Thankfully, the material is the kind of thing that you can slap on. You can slap on any material whenever you want. It's great. It's the one thing that doesn't matter. Like, there you go, different material. Job done. And I normally use Skin Shade 4 because it's the most vibrant one. It's got the most natural looking shadows, really nice and chill. Not this one, the Skin Shade one. This one's got the most natural looking shadows, really chill, nice skin-like texture, and shows colours really well. But I use a grey one, Madcap Grey, so I can actually see what I'm doing. And I think I might just hear the sounds of a cat arriving. Or a cat running around. It could be one or the other. Hey, shall we see what a petrol-covered Shriek would look like? Here's petrol. Oh god, that hurts my eyes. Let's render it. That really makes the scales pop out, doesn't it? You can see the scales from a mile away with that texture. Or material. Damn. What does that look like in black? Wait, black. Oh, invisible. Nice. Right then. And back to work. More scales. Needs more scales. Let's see, how big? About a bit smaller than that? Okay. Oh, your pancetta carbonara! Oh my god, jelly! Oh, Maver, that sounds lovely. Enjoy yourself, and I'll see you later. Have a wonderful day. Oh, pancetta carbonara. Bruh. Want. And spam hash. Good, do the art. And thank you, Blob. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's just a lot of practice and a lot of patience. I don't know what it is. There's just something about 3D art like this that just really gels well with me. I just really enjoy doing it. Your grilled chicken? Oh, chicken. Shit, I have actually got no idea what we're doing for dinner today. We've got a big like food shop arriving tomorrow, I think. So today, I've not really got much choices. Let's see what I've got in the freezer afterwards. Maybe like a pasta. Walk and yeet. Nice, my north. Oh, whoops, that's a bit big. The sprint key, you tap the sprint key, you move 300 feet. God damn. Sounds like just the kind of thing you want in the aberration zone. This is like, I'm talking like the actual aberration map. Can you imagine just yeeting off the edge and falling into the radiation zone? I mean, at least the death will be fine. You won't be. Oh yeah, I like this song as well, actually. This song's nostalgic. Is this a song I used in the Great Red Dragon? Really? Oh wow. Huh. Hey. Imagine seeing the Great Red Dragon done in ZBrush. You know, a portrait of that was one of the first things I've ever sculpted in ZBrush. Back when I had the trial version, before I had Core. I did a portrait sculpt, and it looked pretty cool. It was kind of weird because I was, you know, still so new to the program. It was fun to think that I could do that again and more. I'd love to do that. I think at some point, just like drawing out my mega builds would be really, really cool. Like in full HD glory, a gajillion scales. In fact, you know what would also be really fun? Now I think about it. It's doing a mega build now. And what I mean by that is that my tastes have changed a lot since my last like mega build. In the sense that the last time I did one, I was very rushed. Imagine doing one now with like all the patience. God, that'd be amazing. Ooh, that looks ugly. Give me a sec. Oh wait, no, that's a bit too soon. Shit, get rid of all of that. Blur that. No, come on. Blur that out. That's more like it. Right, one more. One more arm to go. I've got one more arm to go. And my neck just cracked. Oh my god. Ah. That was not a very pleasant sound. Oh god. My neck just straight up cracked on me. Don't worry, I'm alive. Oh, whoops. Do you listen to music while creating stuff? I've read fanfiction where the creator based it sort of on songs and it's an interesting practice. I used to. I used to listen to a lot of music, just in general. I don't really listen to music much nowadays. I do during the streams, but that's just so that I can have some form of noise in the background because I don't like working in silence either. But I find nowadays, if I like really listen to music intently, I get very distracted. I'll say that. Oh, what was it? Oh, you mean a one-shot build? Man, that video was so long ago. You know it's funny, right? The Great Red Dragon, that creation, as well as it just being like just some big old silly, I'm gonna make something as big as I possibly can creation, The Great Red Dragon was my one really successful attempt at clickbait. Excuse me. I tried to clickbait it intentionally. I wanted to see if it would work, so I gave it the title, like the most detailed creation in sport, and it fucking worked. I never could get that again. Every time I tried since, it never worked. But damn, it worked. Thankfully, it actually was, like, at the time, the most detailed creation I'd ever made. I tried to one-up it repeatedly since, but the other ones never really got quite as much traction. I mean, yeah, true, like, that's the thing, right? Like, it's a clickbaity title. Except it delivered, didn't it? It definitely did deliver, but it was such a presumptuous title, wasn't it? And that's the intent. I want to see if it would work. In all fairness, I'm glad it did. It's introduced so many people to the channel and therefore since the community. Isaki, why hello, my friend. You have become returned. How are you? Oh, whoops, let me just... Oh, everything okay, dude? So just quickly mask off all of that. Oh, too much. Oh, right, okay then, Isaki. Yeah, I'll check out after then. Well, oh god, Oliver, being catted. Alright then, mate. Well, in that case, we'll carry on just chatting as we have been. As you said, clear your mind, but I do hope that you're okay. And if not, I hope you get okay soon. Yeah, I'll check out after the stream. Yes, get hot chocolate. Good. Get some big hot chocolate. Tastes good. Oliver, I'm gonna pour hot chocolate on your face in a minute. Not really. Don't worry. But it's a fun threat to make. Oliver. Yeah. To you too. Meow. Oliver. No, don't come back. You know what? I can deserve this. If we're gonna talk to a cat, of course he'd come back. Oliver, get off the tablet. Just stop recording. Oliver, oh no, you're dead weighting. Don't dead weight on me, mate. Ah. Hello. I'm gonna cuddle you then. If you're gonna be a dead weight, be a dead weight in my hands, even arm, something. Hello. No, you're stuck with me now, cat. Time for cuddles. Hello. Did it become a turkey? Yes. Okay, now you can run. Yes, he makes turkey noises. Where it just goes in his own little way. Oh no, it's coming back. Oh no, it's walking off. Okay, good. He's hungry, that's what it is. He wants food. Which he will get when I'm done with the stream. Yeah, big breakfast, he can wait. Alright guys. I am going to finish up this leg. And then I'm going to head off. As Kev wants to come downstairs now. It's finished working. Let's just finish this up here. It's weird to think that it's so late over there. True, it is 7 actually. Yeah, you're right. The scale the leg. I thought it was a laggy there. I was worried that maybe it was lagging for you. Yeah, scale the leg. Time zones are a hell of a thing. True that, man. True that. And the way that all the chat exited is just to give them cats, even if we can't see him. And good, Queen, I'm very glad. Good. Yeah, I definitely hope you've all enjoyed the stream today. Sorry I was a little bit grumpy at the start. Don't know why I was. But I'm better now. Did you ever get that? Did you ever get like a day where you just feel like a bitch? That was definitely the case earlier. I didn't mean to, but I know I was, and I'm sorry. But I feel good now, though. Right, there we go. That's the leg pretty much done. There we go. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, like sometimes you just have bad moods. Oh no, it's got nothing to do with the bot. I was grumpy before that. Yeah. I think the term, you know, woke up on the wrong side of the bed, sometimes that has some meaning. I mean, I woke up on the right side of the bed, but like that expression where you just like wake up in a shit mood. Yeah, I think that's the case for me today, and I do apologize. But the stream went on. Good bants were had. And I feel good. And good, Asaki. I'm sorry that I'm about to leave. Unfortunately, it's just that time of the day. What I might do though, so I don't know what Kevin and I are doing. If it turns out that I'm just drawing more, then I may just whack on a Discord stream of just this, or maybe even just like a silent Zebra stream, I don't know. But either way though, if I do work more on this, I'll like try to make it public. But if not, I'll be back on tomorrow anyway. Like I'll be doing more of this tomorrow. I'm really happy to be working on this, man. It's been a really awesome commission. I've been trying a lot harder lately with the commissions. I've been like, really trying to put in like a lot more effort. And God, does it feel fantastic. Oh, look at that, man. Those scales look awesome. I shall have to do the arms and the legs and then the rest. I see you, Oliver. You wanting food? Where are you gonna get your damn food? Calm as shit. Okay then. Yes. It is time. Oh, my back. Oh, God. Right. Yes, I'm popping off then. I'll be back on tomorrow. For the new people, we have Discord and we have Twitter, and I'll be on Twitter in a moment. Wait, no, I'll be on Discord in a moment. Just chatting as I normally do. And otherwise, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And if not, I hope you'll have an absolutely amazing weekend. So thank you all for the company, for the good bants and chats and all that kind of lovely stuff. And I will see you. Oh shit! I just banged the microphone. I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.